Hello, I'm PhocusWire Editor-in-Chief Nitra Sorrells, and today I am joined by Ronen Kadosh. He is Head of Travel at Wunderkind. Welcome, Ronen.
Mitra, thanks for having me.
So before we get into our discussion related to travel, I know that Wunderkind is a performance marketing solution, but can you tell us a bit more about what you do and what sets Wunderkind apart?
Yeah, absolutely. So Wunderkind leads in AI-driven marketing. So we transform brand audience connections, and we're able to do it at a scale that rivals some of the largest channels that marketers are a little more familiar with. So we leverage first-party data to identify and retarget anonymous traffic via a network that encompasses over 9 billion devices. And brands ultimately turn to us for our ability to drive efficient revenue, efficient bookings, efficient reservations at scale. Last year, we delivered over $5 billion in directly attributable revenue to brands like Gate One Travel and SeaWorld.
Okay, and you know what, just for some context, you work across a variety of verticals, correct?
We do. We've cut our teeth in retail for years. So folks in the retail space would be well familiar with Wunderkind. For the last decade or so, we've worked with 1,000 of the leading retail and e-commerce brands, both in North America and in Europe.
Okay, that's super helpful. So now as we start to talk a little bit more in depth related to travel, we regularly hear executives from the B2C travel companies talking about the fact that it's a top priority for them to really grow and strengthen relationships with their customers. Things like loyalty and direct bookings are more important than ever. In your opinion, what is the largest opportunity for companies in the travel industry to take advantage of in 2024?
I'll start with a bit of a challenge, and then we'll move into the opportunity itself. But one of the challenges facing marketers across all industries, right, is there are just a handful of channels that can drive both scale while retaining efficiency. So one of the biggest opportunities for marketers, particularly in the travel space, is leveraging identity to activate own channels, for example. To create more customer connections, to enhance their existing customer connections, and to provide more consistent customer experiences for the folks who are shopping with them in what's a relatively long consideration purchase.
Right. And so then, as far as you said, there's a challenge for the industry, and then opportunities and trends that they should be aware of.
Yeah, opportunities and trends. We think about own channels. That's really where Wunderkind plays. But in terms of marketers themselves, being able to scale those own channels right now is a huge opportunity. It will help offset some of the challenges they're facing in limitations from the other, from the search engines of the world, from the social, from Meta. So being able to scale own channels right now is something that we're identifying with the travel brands we already work with as an opportunity to counteract other challenges and make their marketing programs more efficient.
Okay. And then anything related to, disruptions that may be coming to bear related to the way travel companies may target or retarget their customers?
Yeah, absolutely. The big one I think everyone's thinking about right now is cookie deprecation. That's something that's been ongoing for a long time. It'll be more prominent this year as Chrome sunsets third-party cookies. And so the question that everyone's asking is, how will this impact our existing marketing mix? That's a huge challenge, and it's one we're working with a lot of our partners on right now to help navigate, and one we've been working on with our retail partners for years to help counterbalance.
I mean, that's certainly something that we've been hearing quite a lot about is, what is this world going to look like without the third-party cookies? Can you just talk a bit more about that then? How should travel brands be preparing for this?
How should travel brands be preparing for this? When we talk about why third-party cookie deprecation is such a challenge, it's because it limits our ability to connect with customers through marketplaces, through third-party channels. So how do travel brands think about this? How can we negate some of those losses? It's building out our first-party data sets. It's building out our own channels. And it really all comes back to that. How can we leverage? A lot of travel brands are sitting on just boatloads of data. Right. And the challenge that a lot of them share with us is we just don't know what to do with it, or we're limited. We know what to do with it, but we're limited in how we can deploy it right now. So finding options to leverage that first party data and activate customers more efficiently and more effectively through first-party data is an opportunity facing every travel brand right now.
Well, we are out of time. Certainly some very useful information there and topics that I know we're going to be hearing quite a lot about in the coming months. So Ronen Kadosh of Wunderkind, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Mitra.